I was coming home from town board meeting the other night, and my wife sent me a text. She said, hey, boys had a little fight. Don't be super mad when you get home. And I'm like, my kids always have fights. They're teenage boys. Apparently, they were working on some demolition derby cars, had a disagreement. One of them threw a rock at the other one. So I guess I should clarify. Technically, he wasn't throwing the rock at his brother. He was throwing it at his brother's car. Glanced off of his car and did this. Yep, got that window and that window. Man, kids are fun. They're fun. Teenage boys. Should get yourself some. There's big glass falling on me here. Oh, that's great. Just great.
Oh yeah.
We'll vacuum all of that up. All right, this is the easiest way we know how to do this. Ow, poked me. Give that to Landon for a souvenir. Now we get a vacuum. Hunter's getting all the glass sucked up. Then we'll hurry and pull the windshield off. And we'll run that sucker to Cedar and see if they can get us some stuff built. I hope. All right, so we decided since we're fixing windows, we might as well pull this thing clear apart. We've always been gonna rattle can this cage so it quits rusting. We'll get that done. We're gonna rhino line the inside to take a little heat out of the inside too. Patch some holes and put our heater and AC in. So cage is coming out. Whoa, don't die, Hunter. Swing. Oh, did that hit you in the head?
That guy just got my hat.
Good thing you're young and quick. All right, we got the cage out. We'll take some steel wool and we'll clean this tube all off. And then I bought 6 cans of rattle paint and we'll paint it black. Now we're gonna take the window off, get that thing out of here, load in the truck. First thing in the morning, I'm headed to Cedar to drop the top and the window frame off to get new windows in them. And then by the time we get them back, we should have all of this buttoned up, put back in it, and hopefully the AC in it. We'll see. I was hoping to do this, just not right now. I wanted to get the rhino line and all that stuff done, but I was gonna do it this winter when things were a little slower and life was calmer. Nope, today's that day.
You have to admit it was a dead aim. Right through the back and into the front.
I hope he was aiming at something else.
Well, I don't think he was aiming at the windshield.
He doesn't take after his father any though, right?
So bad.
I never broke anyone's window out
No, he did not.
of their truck.
No.
May have shot the front window out of the house, but
He did shoot the front window out of the house. The big picture window.
With
out of
what?
22.
What?
Last one. This here window frame is off. All right, we'll load this in the truck and take it to Cedar. Hunter's just getting the last few bolts out of the back cage. We can take it off and paint it and finish all the little weld spots that need finished. Should be looking good. All right, so we've ran into a bit of a snag. The guy that made this roll cage, if you look at this bed right here, it steps in. And I made this to fit down in tight everywhere. So go ahead, Hunter, pick that up, show us what we got. It hits and wedges right there. That's as high as she'll come out. We're gonna have to cut some stuff on this cage to get it to come out. Probably put some tube adapters back in it to where we can unbolt them and get this thing to come in and out of here. Yeah, we're figuring it out. We don't know for 100% sure what we're gonna do, but we're cutting some stuff up. I've got these tube adapters. I'll show you how they work. They're pretty bulletproof, they're pretty tough. Our thinking is that if we cut the pipe off right here, like chop, chop, weld these in, we should be able to just slip the leg off of it. What we don't know is this up here. We're not sure if we can put this in here like that and get this one to slip out and this one to slip out on the same angle. I only know how to do things one way, so we're cutting it off and trying it. And if it works, we're geniuses. We may be smart to do like one of these at a time. I'm gonna go cut that off. I'll be back. I'll explain what we got happening here. We'll give you the gist, the quick rundown. I don't remember where I got these. I got them for a different purpose than we're currently using them for, but they're gonna work. They come apart like that. They're machine fit. So I'm hoping that I can put 2 more up there and be able to just slide it apart and pull this whole cage out. We're about to find out. Right there, whoa! Betsy, Ross Jr. the third. See? We had to do that for that. It wasn't welded in the back or right there, but we will finish it. And we're gonna leave the Matt Off-Road sticker, just cause. All right, we are testing this out. What's your bets?
I don't know, I think we're gonna have a predicament.
Just gotta move. I like to move it, move it. Okay, so I think something like that, and then we have to get it on the exact right angle. This is fun. Okay, this should work. It's about go time. Are you ready for this, Jace? Okay, Jace, pick it up. Let me take this one out first. Maybe there's like a combination that you have to have. That one came off. I had it turned so it should come out.
Get a little persuasion.
Well, it came out. Okay, somewhere we gotta put it in pretty close to, like really close, and yet we're really far away, all at the same time. This, we'll take it out of here, see if we can set it back together out there. There we go. It'll go right together that way.
Backwards.
All right, so we're happy with how it went together. I think it's gonna be good enough, and we'll just weld all these in now and then clean it up. We'll probably put it back in before we paint it just to make sure it's gonna fit, and then paint her up. Yeah, this cage is built. We can back the FJ outside, wash it up, and be ready to spray some stuff in it tomorrow. All right, it's only me in the shop. Everyone's gone home. We'll rough it up, then we'll hit it with some mineral spirits and then some wax and dirt remover. Spray it. All right, just got this all sprayed black. It's good. Now the reason I'm spray painting this, I'm gonna scratch this thing. I know it. I like using it, and if I scratch it with this, just buy a can of $6 spray paint, touch it up, she's good to go. Now we'll finish the back half of the cage and put it back in tomorrow.
Low rider, yo. Glass. Wonder where that came from, Landon.
You're good at it. You are the mouse.
Every time. Look at this. The whole little hole down here is full of this stuff. We will proceed to clean out this hole. Had some seed in there, aluminum foil. We have to glove up, we're ready. Nice mess. Wow. It's just nasty. It smells better. Okay, I think the rest of it will air dry.
All right, I'm back from Cedar. These guys have been slaving away. They've got this all cleaned out, so we're gonna foam it clear full so we don't ever have to deal with mice and all that stuff getting in there again. Is it blowing out the bottom anywhere? It's going somewhere.
It definitely is going somewhere.
There's still pressure, or still juice in there. I'm gonna put these on probably.
Safety glasses.
We'll ruin some Oakleys right here. I don't know if it helped, but oh yeah.
Look at that.
We're back in the business.
See?
Ah!
It blew apart, did it? Oh yeah, dude.
I can fill a can full of air, but I can't spray this stuff.
Sweet.
Look at that.
Anytime.
All right, let's take this last one out here. Box out. Ready for new AC. This whole unit is gonna go up in here, but we're gonna have to tuck and clear up in. So we're gonna have to move this welder over here.
All right. So this is a pretty sweet little AC box. It's actually AC and heater. So the heater comes out that side, AC's out this side, but it's small. We ordered one of these from Vintage Air and they were good to work with, but the problem was their AC box was just physically too big to fit where we needed it to. So we did some hunting, and actually my cousin, Merlin's Old School Garage, turned me onto this box. He runs these on some stuff and they blow ice cold and they have heater, so we're gonna try them out and see how they work.
Undoing some more and undoing another one. Oh, that's bolted in. That's awesome. I like that.
All right, so I got the bed all prepped. She is cleaned up, ready to rock. While I was doing that, Ben was getting our welder box moved.
We're gonna have it put clear over under here.
Spot.
Up out of the way because we gotta have AC.
Gotta have some cold
Just
stuff.
mandatory.
Our last trip to Sand Hollow, we voted and decided AC is necessary, so.
Yeah, it was time.
We're not overheating as of yet.
I mean, the vehicle's not overheating.
Yeah, I'm overheating. I got like fat roll sweat going on.
Yeah.
It's happening. And while we're doing the AC, we stripped everything out of here and we are gonna Raptor liner the whole floor. We're gonna try to make it like a 1/4 inch thick to cut down on the radiant heat coming up from the motor transmission. And it's gonna quiet some rattles up because I hate rattles. We're getting there. I think I'll Raptor liner the bed first because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'll practice back there.
That's a good practice line. Then we'll do it up here nice.
Yep. I'm not too sure this isn't the crappier of the jobs. I should have put in the AC.
I know. I'm glad I chose this one. You're doing an excellent job.
You don't know that yet.
Well,
You're just making it up.
but you haven't seen this part either, so I guess we're going about the same. I think some of that dust is coming out under this dash.
I thought you were allergic to work.
Oh, that too.
I'm about to be a frickin' painter. Okay, keep out of reach of children.
You can't have it.
Hunter's out. Warning for professional use only.
We're out.
3 ounce bottle, 1 per quart liter.
One bottle.
How much is in that? 24 fluid ounces. Hunter, math us up.
What?
Says I'm supposed to put one of these per quart. Has an emergency telephone number. Should we call it?
32 ounces in 1 quart.
Okay, so I don't need quite that whole bottle in there.
You look like you know what you're doing, though.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Breaking Bad. Just kidding.
And you did live in a motorhome.
I did live in a
That
motorhome.
is scary.
Yeah.
Is this the stuff that...
Shake, shake, shake some more. Okay. Here we go. Okay, boys and girls. Let's see if we're painters. bolt up.
So right up there, then I'm going to switch these around so the wires will come on the other side. And then we'll have this here. We ain't going to put a cover on it.
I don't think we need a cover.
I don't think we need one.
Nope. I like the green showing anyway.
I figured you might.
So we'll take the throttle pedal off, move it,
I moved the
Move all the
dimmer
wires.
switch and stuff and
tape everything else up, and
spray it down.
I like it.
Hey, I see paint coming through. Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's in painting mode right now.
Bob Ross.
You ain't a kidding.
Just a kid.
Bob Ross ain't got nothing on him now.
Pulled the tape off. She's gonna look good. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I like it. By tomorrow it should be all cured up. That's not too bad, is it? I mean, for a first timer here, that's pretty. I'm okay with it. That's gonna look dang good. All right, it's a new day in the shop. We're still working on this thing. This is day 3 on the Toyota rebuild, or finish build, I should say. This is today's order of business. I'm cutting that out and putting a normal piece of metal in it. I'll chop it out of there and then build a piece and weld it in. Okay, I got this piece all fitting in here. It's pretty dang close. We'll tap it to fit perfect as we're welding it in. Gonna cover that hole up and look good. And rain will quit running inside my truck, so we'll weld it in. So I'm no body and fender guy, but we'll grind that off, let it rust up nice and proper. It'll be perfect.
Here, we got the safety on.
All right, she's finished. It's not like perfectly smooth, but it's as smooth as the rest of the body, which is just perfect for a rock crawler. It'll probably get dented, but not today.
One pedal out. Now I need the switch out. I think that's all. Everything else we can cover.
Taking a nap. Make him work.
All right, she's prepped, ready to rock. We're taped up, everything's good. We've decided we're gonna spray these sides too, but we don't think we have enough. If we end up having some more, we'll spray them. We'll see. We were almost done. We got that much left and we're out. So we'll have to get some more. We got to finish the bed sides anyway, so we got more coming, just won't be here today. We'll let this dry until we get some more. We're back from lunch. It's delicious. We're gonna get the AC condenser in here. It's right here, sitting in the chair. Never had one before, so we're gonna make this sucker fit. I know we were gonna do this a while ago before I put it back together, but I needed to go for a ride, so we put it together and tested the air out, and it all worked. So now, AC time.
Now we're gonna put the AC compressor in, which we got right here. We're gonna put that back up in here so we can run all our lines and get everything hooked up in there.
So the AC compressor,
Somebody's whining about no AC.
I know, the AC compressor is factory LS style air compressor, and then we'll build hoses to fit onto that.
So we'll get it put in there. We used the factory bracket and everything because
left-
he built this.
Yes, I left it in
He
there.
left
when I
a
built
little teeny hole right here to put that in there.
It's been in there before, so it should go back.
It better go back in there. This was the same bracket, right?
Yep.
Right there.
Let me try from the front.
Oh yeah. There's how it went.
There's the ticket. I knew it went in and out because I tried it.
Yay. That was just like it was.
We have it that close right there, it's gonna suck air.
And it won't collect the mud from the bottom, so it'll be good.
Should help. Yep.
Or the trees or the things that we run over.
Exactly. Yeah,
So-
they should not collect. So I'll get some pieces of metal and build some brackets. There's one. I'm gonna cut one more of these and then we can bend them and get them put on the front. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty easy. I'll just put a little bend in the end of it. It'll weld right to there, and those ones are pretty simple. That's exactly where I want that. And then I'll square it up. Wham. Now we've got to contemplate how many pumps to put into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what I'm going with. Oh, I like 6. 6 is perfect. How close do you think they'll be to each other?
Science says they should be the same, but
Should be exactly the same. Perfect. Look at that. We did this correctly. Should set right.
Ouch! Sorry.
Ben's throwing stuff at me here. Okay, I gotta cut this one off a little bit. Right there. And then we'll mount it and we can weld those, and then we'll build the exact same mounts down here on the bottom. She's going down. My only concern here is I can't take these out. Those bolts are in the wrong way. I gotta turn them around. I don't think you can get that out of there, can you? I don't think so. I think that bolt's too long. We'll put some shorter ones in it, turn them around. Then we'll do it.
Got the condenser mounted in here. We're just trying to figure out line routing now. They're not crimped, they're just kind of sitting in here. We've got to figure out, since we have so much space on this FJ, where to shove all these lines through. But we got our AC lines running through over here, and then we're gonna run them through the firewall somewhere in here. So we got to find a hole. We're gonna drill a hole in the FJ, another one. So we'll figure it out. Trying to figure out these AC lines, and I was disturbed by some weird noise. Check it out. Chickens. It's come on through. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, good luck. Chickens to derby cars, gotta love it.
All right, so I made it back from baseball. The boys played good. Now, Ben's got some stuff ready for me to TIG, hence the welding helmet and the shirt.
Yeah,
So
he's ready to go.
I'm gonna do a little TIGging. We'll show you what we got. So this is a factory GM fitting. This is the one we got. We cut them apart, and we're gonna mate these things up and TIG them together, and they're gonna hold air and be perfect. Maybe.
So I'm currently in Cedar City at A1 Glass, picking up the rear window and the windshield. These guys are amazing. We love A1 Glass. And Mark totally hooked us up. Got this done in like 1 day. Looks good. Looks a little bit better now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, so Michelle brought me my windows back yesterday. So this thing, it looks way better without the big hole in it. Landon only had to spend like $600 for
That's not too bad.
for his little rage monster incident. So
How much do you win at the Derby?
enough to pay me.
We're missing one bolt.
I'll find it. It's here. It was in it. I took it out.
You did?
Yep.
It's
It's got like
right here in this corner. There. Okay. Glove box.
glove box is out. That was a lot.
They had it spot welded in every corner. And holy.
Yeah. All right, I'll finish what I was doing now.
Hey, thanks for finishing what I was doing.
Yeah, we'll get that cleaned out.
All right, here we go. We got this box in finally. Took forever. Glove box had to be ripped out, but this is where it's going to mount up. We're just going to run the switches in wherever we want those. Paul's got all the mat down. It's going to be super quiet. This is going to be so nice. So, and he's now doing more once he keeps going.
Dude, I opened the box. You can't just quit. It's like a Pringle. Once you pop the top, you're eating the whole can.
That's true. All right, here we got this awesome crimper.
That got sent to us, by the way. Thank you, guys. We're putting it through its paces.
So we just mark them. See, I just mark them with markers so you get your angles. So you don't get them turned and all funky.
We learned that trick from the hosers. Getting rowdy. How much crimp do you put to it?
Till it looks good.
Something broke. It can't. It has a.
That's a bypass.
It has a bypass.
So then you're done.
Okay.
Look at that. Crimp just like factory. This one's got to feed up through here now.
Now I got all the holes sealed up. Oh yeah.
I just took it off of there. There it is. See.
We're making some pretty good progress now. We're tightening fittings up. That means stuff is getting closer. So we'll throw some zip ties on those. Down through here, we'll zip tie them off the radiator because I don't want them wearing on my aluminum. There's just not a lot of room under the hood of this FJ, but it's working. Okay, cage is going back. We're winning, I think. Ben's about done. He's running heater lines right now. We'll put some vacuum on it and see if it'll hold. All right, we are to this point. Cage is back in it. One seat's in it. We are currently vacuuming the AC system down. Right now we've got the compressor going. I don't know if you can read that, but we've got vacuum on it. We're about ready to shut it off and see if it holds. If it holds, then we can put everything back together, fire it up, and we're ready to rock. It's blowing cold. And then we just got to put it together, but we still don't have all the rest of the rhino liner for the bed. There's a bunch of stuff left, but it's been a long 4 days.
Yeah.
Like 15-hour days we've been wrenching on this thing, trying to get it knocked out of our way so we're just done with it. So we can go use it. It's cooling down. It's about wheeling season in Utah right now. So and we still got to get Ben's Jeep in here. We got big plans for Ben's Jeep.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. So get this knocked out of the way. Finish the tow truck. No shortage of projects. Yeah, we're just little stuff to do, but we're getting there. This week, this is as far as we're gonna get it, but we got a lot done. We've got some stuff accomplished this week. We just didn't quite get it done. Oh, AC box mounted, hanging inside of there. I gotta get all the vents put in still. There's still another week of work left. So we'll work on it again next week. Thanks for watching.
100, 300, 400, 500, 600.
$1,000 for the windows.
I hope you learned a little something out of that, bub.
I did.
Thank you.